Hello guys, in today's video I'm gonna break down of how we helped a tech company gain actionable insights of their data so they can spot bottlenecks, gain insights, gain visibility, and of course more importantly gain a competitive edge in their marketplace. In this video I'm gonna explain their challenges, the solution that we implemented for them, and the results they were able to achieve after that. I'm gonna also showcase you one part of their custom analytical dashboard that we developed for them, and so you can see the overall deliverable, like one part of the result that they were able to get at the end of the day. Now, why should you even listen at the first place? We are a data analytics firm, like a BI firm, which we are helping companies utilize data more effectively and AI as well in their day-to-day workflows. Our goal is to provide actionable insights and, of course, increase their overall data maturity, increase their revenue, increase their profits, and of course, more importantly, as I said at the start, gain an edge in the marketplace. And with that, we were able to achieve over plus 20 million in revenue for our clients, attributed directly to our services, okay, solutions. And yeah, that's what we do in short lines. Let's just go straight into it. Now, this company is a tech company, and they were facing their data was scattered all across their organization. And if the data is scattered all across the organization, that means the data silos are present, meaning that there's a repositories inside of the company that the data can't be accessed to, or it's very hard to access to. If you're watching this, you probably have data in certain softwares which is very hard to access it and see everything in one place. It's because and the results off of it is that you need to do a lot of manual inefficient processes, which is just wasting your time trying to grasp the big picture of the data. And if your data is scattered all across your organizations, you cannot actually gain actionable insights. You cannot spot bottlenecks. You cannot see the trends of your business, okay, where your business is heading, and see what's the lowest hanging fruit, okay, the highest leverage move you can do to grow your business overall, right? Either that be in a specific department or just talking on a macro level. Their team, okay, their sales team was also spinning in circles because they were spending a lot of a lot of their time on manual inefficient process, like logging the data in, calculating their commission rates, and as well their reps, like SDRs and account executives, didn't know how much they're making and how much they're gonna make in the future. Basically, their whole commission process was very complicated. As you know, in tech companies, you have one-time fees, you have subscriptions, and if you're doing everything manually inside of the spreadsheets like they done, it's gonna take you a lot of time and of course a lot of resources, and at the end of the day you cannot grasp the big picture of your data. Okay, you should be making better decisions and actions from the data, okay, from the insights, but not spending trying to gain insights at all, okay, analyzing the data and so on and so forth, right? And their acquisition cost also rose up, which was the biggest, how do I say it, the trigger of why they started this initiative with us. And one thing that I should mention as well is that they couldn't rely on their data. They had multiple metrics. They had also the dashboards, some of them already built, but they couldn't simply agree on certain definitions, which means their overall data governance was not really present. There were constant misalignments between multiple executives, multiple stakeholders, because they couldn't agree on the exact formulas, definitions, and they also didn't have any governance documentations in place, such as business glossaries, data dictionaries, and so on and so forth, right? Now, these are the challenges they were facing. Now, the solution, we conducted the first steps, we conducted the data strategy assessment, which we basically conducted stakeholders interview, which we interviewed each single stakeholder, asking them very in-depth and very strategic questions of what business questions they want to have it answered, why, what will give them, what are their current goals, what are their current needs, what are their challenges, what are their priorities, what are their day-to-day responsibilities, and so on and so forth. What KPIs and success metrics are they in charge of? We ask them what certain business questions they want to have it answered on what time frame, how are they currently answering these questions, and we understand really in depth of what each executive in the specific department wants to achieve and what are their current responsibilities and overall goals and challenges, right? And before I jumped a little bit, but where we started in the sales department because we identified that department is the lowest hanging fruits, it is the highest value, higher business value if we provide the data analytic and AI initiatives there. And of course, their data maturity in that or that department was a little bit higher than others, meaning the feasibility level was very high as well, meaning the high business value and there was high feasibility, which basically alerts us that that's a low-hanging fruit and that's where you should start. Now, we conducted the stakeholder interviews. We utilize specific metrics and frameworks where we remove surface level questions that don't clutter analytical solutions which don't really provide any value. Then we conducted technological assessment, which we basically assess the whole technological infrastructure, which tools, which solutions are they currently using, are they utilizing any BI solutions, what are the data sources that we're working with, how is the data quality inside of the data sources, is it consistent, is it quality, is it reliable, which we also gathered their old trackers from like spreadsheets they had. We basically done every single assessment from the strategic part, from the technological part, to really assess of what are the next steps, right? And after that, after we conducted the strategic and technological part, we are able to gather insights. Okay, we will start at the sales department, and we know now exactly what business questions will deliver the highest business value. Okay, what questions will deliver the insights aligning to that specific end user that we're building for, right? Then we deployed scalable infrastructure based on the technological assessment that we've done. Here this is mostly called the data stack in our world, but what we developed is, okay, we developed Python scripts which will act as an ETL, which extracts, transforms, and loads the data from various data sources from like CRMs, marketing platforms, Meta, Hyros, Stripe, Google Sheets, Google Ads, and so on and so forth, multiple data sources. We in placed Airflow for workflow management, aka orchestration tool, so we know exactly where the bottlenecks. So basically, so we know where. So we were able to schedule certain tasks, and we can monitor the performance of the whole system and see if there are any bottlenecks or errors in the process. Basically, this ensures that this solution is scalable. Then we implemented a data warehouse, which is called BigQuery, aka Google Cloud. Google Cloud's data warehouse, and for data visualizations we implemented Power BI. We also analyze their data to provide actionable insights report, which we still do till this day on a monthly basis. And here's just an example of data stacks we're able to understand of how this looks like. Basically, the data sources is extracts the data via Python scripts, which act as ETL processes. And if you're asking why we didn't utilize off-the-shelf ETLs such as Fivetran or any other tool, is because by conducting the data assessment, we are able to understand what specific metrics they want to see, their costs, and the Python scripts were just simply the most logical explanation to do that. Basically, it completely aligns with their current goals, needs, and priorities, right? One thing that I forgot to mention, we also implement high touch, which is basically a reverse ETL, and in this case we utilize it also to deploy some model data back inside of the specific tool. For an example, for HubSpot CRM, we sent some data back so they're able to see it directly in their CRM, because the data should be there where in that specific tool where it's mostly used and the end user is the most confident, right? For one also thing that I forgot to mention is Segment, which is a tool for real-time event data. More importantly, not real-time, but more importantly, event data, specifically utilized for tech and software companies. In this specific case, we utilize it to extract product data and fetch it back inside of the data warehouse, right? So that's just a quick rundown. Now, the results they're able to bring in is they finally were able to rely on data, because we deployed at the end also certain data governance frameworks, such as we implemented documentation, such as data governance. We implemented certain data governance documentation such as business glossaries, data dictionaries, and documented the whole process. They were able to finally rely on the metrics and because able to align it with all of their stakeholders and agree on the exact formulas and the exact definitions. They're able to finally gain insights, aka actionable insights in their marketing, sales, and product performance. So they're able to spot bottlenecks, enabling them to increase their revenue and profitability. They also saved way over 100 hours per week in their sales department, aka per executive, which was around their VP of sales and of course their sales manager and of course some of the sales reps. And because why they're able to save way over 100 hours per week, because we eliminated all the manual processes of manually calculating the commission rates, searching for the data, analyzing it. They're now able to just click on it and see all of the data in one single place to identify the quickly issue and move on, and of course act on it right away. On top of it, they're able also to gain alerts and alarms and notifications inside of their Slack channel when certain metrics and certain bottlenecks or certain risks are upcoming. So they're able to get alerted and of course act on it, again, plan for it, and don't solve problems in the last minute. Now, let me showcase you now quickly some of how the solution works. Here's just an example of the executive CEO strategic dashboard. Down below I'll also link the video of the real one, which is just a demo of the dashboard, so you're able to see it. I'm just going to showcase it very quickly, but I'm going to link down below a full demo of this solution so you can check it out. Basically, this is a strategic CEO dashboard made specifically for the executives and the board members. It's specifically made for them, so if it doesn't align what you currently expected, that's completely correct. How it works: they have their top priority metrics on the top, they have their revenue, they have their marketing metrics, and they have their finance metrics at the bottom. It's structured and the layout is made in the Z layout, which is basically the layout how our eyes scan the laptops, scan the screens to consume the information in the fastest way, right? And they're able to the goal of this strategic CEO dashboard, what we call it, is to answer of what happened, why it happened, what should you be aware of, and to raise specific questions. So they're able to dig the data inside of their other dashboards and other tools, solutions, and so on and so forth that we developed for their teams, right? And let's say here they're able to also hover it above and see even more granular insights per the specific metrics which they want to gain answer to, right? So in short lines, that's what we've done. As you can see here, they're able to see the progress as well, like let's say average growth, the progress rates, okay, our goal for that specific monthly goal, okay, we are 50% down. They're able automatically to answer multiple questions literally just by scanning the solution in under 3 seconds. Now, this is just a quick demo. Down below I'm going to link down the whole demo of this analytical solution. Now, if by chance and if this is relevant to you, you're experiencing similar challenges, or you just want to utilize data and AI more effectively in your day-to-day business, our offer is that we will turn your raw data into actionable insights to increase your revenue, retention, EBITDA, and gain you an edge in the marketplace. If by chance this is you and this offer sounds compelling to you, book a call with our exploration team and we are looking forward to it.